Hello family, and welcome to Kami Ideas. If you are new to the channel, you are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if you are a new viewer, and if you are an old or returning subscriber, I say I'm very grateful and I'm so much thankful for your support. Yes, so in today's video I just want to share some things with you, my experience in some things in nursing I've observed, and what people are saying, and my own take on that. And before I enter into the video, I want you to know that to be a nurse in this profession of ours is not easy. Okay, it's not a chicken change. And if you're a nurse in Ghana, you do hear things on social media. Nurses are this, nurses are that. I've spoken about most of these things, but the current ones that are happening, like recent ones that are now becoming too much common. Not that they are happening for the first time, they are already there, but then it's like people are now talking about it more than necessary. So I just want to clarify these issues with you. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is the issue of nurses taking money from clients and patients, patients, clients, and their relatives. I would say that it is not a good act in the first place, because if you have really gone through proper training as a professional nurse, you know ethically it is very wrong to take things from money from clients, like unauthorized fees from clients. And when you look at the patient's rights charter, it is against the law of Ghana Health Service, no matter what, to be forcefully taking money from clients for things you didn't do or whatsoever for your personal use is very wrong. But then the fact is that when people are saying these things, it tends to affect all of us that are in the facility or find ourselves in this uniform. Okay, it tarnishes our image wherever you go. It's like nurses are bad, nurses are this, nurses are that. And that is not to say that there are people who have experienced good nurses. We have received proper treatment from nurses and they talk about it. But we are human beings. People always love to hear the negative things than the positives. Okay, so with the issue of nurses taking money from clients, I would say ethically it is wrong. And to take something from a patient you know you didn't do anything to earn that money is very wrong. But another thing is that sometimes most of these things, when you want to when you want to read meaning into it, or when you want to, I've experienced cases that I know that, okay, some people, because of the notion they already have about these professions or these professionals, okay, they come to the facility and they are already angry. They are already ready to displace their temperament, bad temper on you, because of the perception that nurses are like this, they don't respect, they are this, they are that. When you look into things, sometimes I realize that most of the people say nurses collect money. It's as if the nurse will just come and say, give me 5 cedis, give me 10 cedis. There was an instance where my sister went to the hospital, and she went there, and then she was told that a pregnant woman who went to the hospital, and then the nurses on duty told her, if you are coming to deliver, you have to buy this from us, you have to buy this from this ward, you don't have to bring anything. If you know you brought something from home, you have to take it, but I will not accept it and all that. And I don't think my sister told a lie, okay, for the sake of whatever. I don't want to mention the name of any facility to get issues. And these things are happening. There are nurses that are rude. There are some that are very negligent. You ignore the patient and be doing your own things. And these things are happening. And then when they are napped, they will not be crying for their whatever nursing body to come and defend them. And when they read, there are others that have their certificates have been seized because of unauthorized acts, okay, and attitude they put up in the facility. And these things are happening. But then, with my sister's experience, she was told to buy some items that she would be needing when she's coming to deliver. Okay, when she's coming to give birth, she'll be needing some things and all that. So she needed to buy it from them. If not, she shouldn't bring anything from home, which is very wrong. And these people are doing these things and making their money out of it. So at the end of the day, you'll be forced to give out money that they are doing this for you. You have to pay for it, doing this. And then this is what people are talking about, saying that nurses like collecting money from people. And if you are a nurse and you are working in a facility, You are not supposed to sell anything unauthorized. If it's by the hospital order that these things are supposed to be used by patients, you need to purchase them. Maybe the facility cannot provide it and you are selling it, fine. But you go and carry your personal things, buckets and soap and things, and you are selling to clients by all means that they have to buy. You have tissue, they have to buy it by force. It's not the best, okay? And then some of them are asked to buy these things for their personal use. They'll be like, I have insurance, all this is supposed to be free and all that. For instance, you have a case where a patient needs to get a bed bath and all that, and in the world we don't have all the things, the buckets and all that. Sometimes you ask them to purchase it from outside, maybe get a plastic bucket for us to be able to use on the client. Some of them will be complaining, we don't have money, we don't have this, and some are difficult. We have difficult clients. If you don't have patience, they will take you to the maximum level of anger, okay? They come to the facility to frustrate you, and they have difficult people, difficult clients. There are some clients that they will not just cooperate, they won't understand whatever you explain to them. And these people, you go and ask such a client to buy something, I will not do it, okay? So this is one of the things that people are saying. And those who are collecting money, asking money client for 10 cedi, 5 cedis and things, it is a shame on your part as a professional nurse. And there are others too that genuinely they need to purchase some things for it to be used on their own people, and they complain that you are taking money from them. There are two different things here. Okay, so it is wrong to collect any money from client and then unauthorized, unless whatever you think you will need them to purchase for them to use, explain it very well to them for them to understand. And it shouldn't be that you are hiding at the corner and whispering into their ears for the other people not to hear. That's when they tend to see that you are not being genuine. So these are some of the things that are happening in the facility. Some of them, they are for genuine reasons. Others too, they are for some people personal interest. And the second thing is people tend to collect gifts from clients. And it's like sometimes when some of us talk about these things, and I won't come and sit here in the name of God in heaven and before men and lie. I've been working for I've been employed like a full nurse for next month, like September will be like my 2 years in the being employed as a full-time nurse. And in my experience, even during my national service, rotation days and all that, I never took a peso for my clients, or in the name of, I'm thanking you for this or that. Someone will come and bless you with just a token, and go out and be like, oh, I gave this to the nurse, the way she took it fast and all that. And there are some people that you are so nice to them. Sometimes because of that perception people have, someone will come to the facility and you are being so nice to them, and they tend to think that you are expecting something from them. That's why you are being nice. To me, I don't care. You, at the end of the day, you come and remove your 10 cedi, your 20 cedis, and you are thanking me, and I'll refuse it, okay? And I will disappoint you, because I don't see, like, you've come to the hospital and then you've been treated and you want to thank or appreciate the nurse and all that. Fine. Some people are good to go with that, but for me, it's very difficult for me to take such things from people. And I'm not to say that I am the perfect nurse. Without need, or I don't need anything. No. And one thing I always put at the back of my mind is, you cannot bribe me with your money. You come and I'll treat you, you go give me 50 cedis, 20 cedis. Oh, Madam Nurse, oh, we are thanking you, want to appreciate you, grease my palm with it. The next time you come to the facility, you come with a condition that is not emergent, and you expect me to skip the queue and attend to you before people that really need the actual care. And when I don't do it, I offend you. So I don't want to put myself in a trap. Sometimes you see others in the you are outside, you go to the marketplace, Auntie Nurse, oh, this it is nice. And some of them are market women, they are selling onions and foodstuffs, other foodstuffs and all that. You buy something and they add you more and say, oh, Madam Nurse, thank you. This for that one, it's okay. It's not in the hospital setting. I'm buying something, you are adding me, dashing me or gifting me something. I can't say, oh, me, or I don't like it, as if what they are giving you, like you are full of yourself or something like that. That one is different. But in the facility, you are going home giving me token and things. I don't want to be trapped. So when I'm doing my work, I work with my clear conscience, because you can't sit somewhere and mention my name and say that this nurse does this nurse, or you are passing by the roadside, they are like, this nurse, the way she like collecting money from clients. Sometimes, no matter how needy you are, you have to just hold yourself to refuse some things from people. Because when you take, you become like just like the way they say that a borrower is always a servant in the hands of the lender or something. They would give you something and then you are now in their palms, and when they come, they'll be rushing for you to leave someone who will need resuscitation, to attend to someone with a headache that is active. And some too are there and they are selling other things, products that are not necessary to clients. It's not, if they are interested in it, fine. If you are giving something to somebody, if you are asking a client to buy something and the person says, I'm not interested, it should not be forced, or it shouldn't be based on that to give them some kind of treatment because they refuse to purchase whatever you had to sell to them. Everybody cannot be me, and I cannot be everybody. I'm a Christian. I believe in my Christian values. I believe in life after death. There is someone who doesn't belong to any religion and doesn't believe in spiritual things. So you don't expect us to treat people the same way based on what like we believe in. Okay, I can't just extort money from somebody and I know it is sinful. I'll feel guilty for that. But there is somebody who will do that without feeling any form of guilt or whatsoever. Another thing I want to talk about is dealing with difficult client relatives, not even the clients, or the client relatives, accompanying relatives to the hospital. Some of them are very rude. Some of them will come and they want to tell you that we are educated, we know our rights and all that. But then you understand that even though you are educated, you don't know much about the law governing Ghana Health Service. Some of the laws you are not aware. And some of the things they come there to do, they want to come and tell you who they are educated in this field, they are this, and they will never cooperate with whatever you are having to give them. Okay, for instance, recently we had a case. A lady was rushed to the emergency unit by her children. Okay, two daughters who came, and then based on the history they gave, the woman is a client at a trust or SNIT hospital somewhere in Accra, and she was brought to our facility. And then when we attended to this woman, the daughters were being difficult, and our mom is not she doesn't attend any hospital at all. She attends this hospital. I need to call the doctor. Then we asked, is she having a personal, do you people have a family doctor? She said no. We asked, what is wrong with your mom, that she's not been feeling well, it's been some months now and all that. And we realized that the woman had a diabetic foot. So, and God being so good, doctor was in the unit at the time. So she just took up the case to investigate and ask them more questions. We realized that they had a zero knowledge of the mother's condition, even though they were like, one of the daughters were like, she's a student at University of Ghana, final year, she's writing her what she had to leave and calm down. If the doctor can attend to the mother and let them go back to Accra, they came for a function at the plenty stories. We realized that even though you are educated, but you didn't have much information about your mother's condition, and some medications that they were not supposed to give to the woman was what they were feeding her with. There are some clients who come to the facility and they want to tell you that I'm also educated, and being educated is different from having knowledge in something. You can be a professor in something and have a zero knowledge in something else. Okay, so such people, you need to be very patient with them. If not, when they come, so we started like with our facility, everything you pay, they give you a receipt. Whatever bill you pay, they give you a receipt. She was like, this facility is actually good. You know, when she came, she had a perception about the place and with what and where they were. They pay for bills without knowing what they were paying for. But here, it's like everything is digitalized. You go and pay, you have receipts for whatever, you know what you are really paying for. I was like, okay, now you confess. So we have people too like that. They are educated because of their knowledge and their level of education. They come to the facility and want to make you feel like you are incompetent, or you are a degree nurse, you are a diploma nurse, I have PhD in this. That's why I always say that it's good to be intelligent. Whatever you are doing, make sure you are very good at it. When you are good at whatever you do, nobody can intimidate you with whatsoever professor or in whatever they bring to the facility. So this is what I want to share with you today, and I know in today's video you've learned something. You can also leave your comment too as well. So see you in the next video. Bye.